Well, hello, folks. It is another Wednesday, and we are back to rank another puzzle game for the Game Boy. And I want to start by saying that I mentioned this in the comments section. I mentioned this a couple times that the last week, the 2-for-1 thing that we did, I'm not happy with it. Just the idea was basically, if these games are so similar, I figured that the stream going over them would be sort of redundant and not all that interesting. But at the end of the day, I just don't feel like I gave them a particularly fair shot. I think where they ended up on the list is more or less fair, but that's kind of in spite of the format rather than because of it. So, won't be doing that again. Anyway, for this week we have a game called Square Deal. The full title, Square Deal, the Game of Two-Dimensional Poker. It's a bit of a mouthful of a title, so we're just going to call it Square Deal. And it is, as the name kind of suggests, a game of two-dimensional poker. I'm not too familiar with three-dimensional poker, I'll be honest with you. They're cards. They're usually pretty flat. But it's a poker-themed puzzle game. We'll just hop right on into it right now. So bring this up and get this in here. And let's get her going. Okay, 1 point right off the top. Sati is turning over in his grave as we speak. Alright, back to the game. Instructions, level select. Players start with 1,000 points. The beginning ante is 500 points. To advance to the next level, you must eliminate all 52 cards or get 500 points in each round. Okay. Oh, right, okay, so we can... And for the record, the bottom of the screen is in fact cut off like that on my end as well. Alright, so if you haven't worked this out, it's, you make essentially poker hands, but effectively 3-card poker hands. So we can do a straight, we can do a flush, we can do 3 of a kind. I believe, again, I read the Wikipedia page, they said that diagonals don't count. Good to know. So it is pretty easy to get kind of a little mixed up here. There's kind of a lot going on. And the question is that good or bad? Okay, now Pachelbel is also turning over in his grave. Yeah, okay, so it's taking points away for each remaining card, and oh, okay. Now one thing you can do that I didn't show off, you can stop the game if you just need to sort of plan your move. The only thing about that is that you only have so many seconds that you can do it. It's here. I really screwed this up already. We finally get a queen, though. Look at that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So again, we can also match them if they're the same suit. The one thing I haven't tried yet, and I haven't been able to get to work, I think maybe there's not a... oh, wait, nope. Doesn't matter. Messed it up. So again, if there's another 8 in the deck, which there might not be, there is, it didn't matter. Oh, wait, or... well, that one went a little better. It does feel a bit like there's kind of a limited set of moves. It is good that they sort of let you kind of flip through the cards a little bit. Straight flush. So that does apparently give you more points. I don't think this one's going to be as clean as the last round. Oh, screwed it up. And so now you're starting to see the value of being able to freeze the game for a second. No real lock delay to speak of, but for the time that wouldn't have been too strange. Push A new game, push B replay. Not clear. Okay, so I guess that. Let's try again. Okay, so I guess the flush is worth the least amount of points. I guess that makes sense? Oops. Three of a kind seems to be worth a good number of points. Okay, three of a kind seems to be worth the most points, in fact. I'd like to know what kind of points you get for a chain reaction, but that seems to be a bit of a task so far. kind of feel like that should have been worth more points. Or maybe it was. Maybe I'm just not looking at the numbers correctly. Oops, straight flush. The other thing I'm not totally clear here... well, there's a lot of things I'm not totally clear on with this. I don't even know. I'm thinking out loud here, and it's not going well. This whole thinking business. That should have been a 7. I realize, like, in theory, I should be able to just kind of look at the board and have a sense for, you know, the odds that a certain card is going to come up, but... And then there are other times when the cards disappear and it takes me a minute to figure out why. I got 2 aces. I'm not too clear on what the difference between... Wait, we're still on level... Why are we still on level 3? I thought I pushed new game. New game and retry seem to... Do they do the same? I'm asking questions again. That's a mistake. Insane. I keep thinking, is there a way to set this up for a combo? And the answer is generally no, there isn't. I guess maybe that's what flushes are for? That could work. Oop. Okay, no, stop. Resetting. The most difficult level is level 10. Well, we're not allowed to get there yet. Okay, we're actually back to level 1 now. Wait, do we have... What does that mean, replay 5? Do we have limited continues? Yeah, putting those queens there was a mistake. Well, that was worth 20 points. I think we're running out of cards here. Is there just no other queens in the deck? Advance to the next round. Sorry, friend, but you don't have enough ante. Unfortunately, you can't continue the game, but do try again. Why didn't that happen last... What? Get 500 points. Okay. Yeah, I finally get another 8. There we go. Probably ran out of 10s at this point. Lucky 7s. Oh, I didn't push the... Nope. Now I'm gonna get another 10. Just you wait. Or maybe not. Okay, Am I getting the same cards? I think that's what replay means. I gotta be mindful of these dang 10s. Okay, so what do I do with that 10? Oop, straight flush. I'm gonna pretend I planned that. Again, I got a 4 and a 5. I think I'm already out of 6s. Okay, 2 ace king works. That's good to know. King, queen, ace. Wait. Oh, okay, I completed that round. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm finding it remarkably difficult to plan moves. To get a straight flush, though. I think I already used up the 10 of clubs, which means I can't get a straight flush out of these 8s. So let's just do 3 of a kind. I guess that worked. I'm also not sure if this is a situation where, like, even though the flush doesn't score well, if it's still kind of a better than nothing scenario. Another straight flush. Ten, Jack, Queen. Ten, Jack, Queen. Well, I guess the advantage of clearing the entire board is you don't lose as many points at the last minute. So you gotta really keep your eye on the next window also. That might be part of the trick here. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oop. Well, it's stuck in there now. Ace. King. Well, I know where I want the 6 to go, but it ain't going there. Too bad. And we're absolutely not going to be getting another... Oh, there. Freaking 2. Oh! A combo happened. Did it get us extra points? Doesn't seem like it. Straight flush. And we get another 9 now! Now, personally, I think that should have been worth more points than it was. Alright. Let's see. No, I've completed this round. Now level 4, the ante's 500 points, 2 replays are allowed. Alrighty. Ace. 2, 3. Straight flush. There's 2 8s. We don't want to use those ones. We want the cool 8s. Or failing that, the crazy ones. Oh, those will also do. Game gives me every 2 except the 2 of diamonds. Oh, I didn't want to do that. You're being rude, game. I guess at this point might as well just go for flushes. That's great! You've completed this round! One replay is allowed. Handicap is 2 cards. To advance to the next level, you must get 3,000. Oh god, I only see 2 cards. I guess that's what he meant. Okay, well I'm still allowed to have a replay. case... This might not work. Okay, it worked. Too late. Totally planned it that way. I'm very talented. Ugh. Push a new game. Okay, so this time, the new game is shuffled differently. I'm starting to get this. I don't know why I'm not getting a game over, though. Like, I game overed that one time. I'm sure if I just focus on flushes, I can keep the board from filling. No, no, no. Ah. What? Oh. Have I already gone through all the 2s? I guess I have. There's no cards left. Well, I think we're gonna have to call it there. For whatever else you might say about this game, the hour went pretty quick. And, okay. So, square deal. I think the problem here is that, again, much like Cool Ball, there's kind of 2 different games being played at once. And there's the one where you have a deck of cards and you're trying to set them up and you're trying to like get different moves and different combinations and essentially like 3-card poker hands and stuff. And that game is fun. And then there's like a matching game with like stuff that falls from the top and it's like falling blocks and that it's again a situation where, okay, in this case I don't think it's so much that they fight with each other. There's just kind of a lot of variables that you need to think about as you play. And I mean, they give you the option to sort of freeze the game for a moment and consider your next move. But I think actually getting good at this would require an ability to track a lot of information. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should be focusing on just making flushes and, trying to keep the stack low. And yeah, they're not worth a lot of points, but I don't know if the point values would be so low that you couldn't possibly clear the round. But I feel like that might be the case. After like stage 2 onwards, it does kind of seem like that probably would happen. Is it better or worse than Cool Ball? Because in some ways, it has a certain amount of the opposite problem. Like, Cool Ball looked pretty good. There wasn't a lot of music, but what was there was catchy. In this, the music is atrocious. And just absolute butchering of songs from the public domain. I guess technically this is a more readable game. Is it better or worse than Cool Ball? Ultimately, I think it's worse. And I'm not going to bother putting the full title because it's going to massively complicate this thing. But we now have a top 15. And at the very bottom of that top 15 is Square Deal. A game that I don't know. I honestly think I might actually prefer to just play this with a deck of cards. Just eliminate the gravity aspect entirely and just make it a game where you have as much time as you need to plan each move. That might be fun. But yeah, this game needed to be either slower or simpler. And personally, I would have pushed towards simpler because it is just confusing. But that's going to be me for this evening. I will be back tomorrow with live improvised music. I will be back on Saturday, an hour early, for our 100th episode of the Vapor Slime Workshop. And then we'll be back to it on Monday. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I do hope to see you next time. Bye for now.